The Steregushchiy class, or Project 20380, is a class of Russian corvette currently in operation with the Russian and Algerian navies. These vessels are very sleek and well-armed vessels that form the design basis for 3 subclasses and a successor design. The Steregushchiy class is a planned class of 24 vessels that are to come in about 1,800 tons as standard and 2,200 tons fully laden. They are 104.5 meters long, with a beam of 11.6 meters at the waterline and a maximum beam of 13 meters. Their draft is 3.7 meters, with a maximum draft of 7. That includes the large sonar dome. They will be fitted with 4 630 kilowatt diesel generators, 4 diesel engines producing 23,664 horsepower through 2 shafts in a Kodag system propelling these ships up to 27 knots. Due to the smaller size of these vessels, they have a range of 3,800 nautical miles, or from Murmansk to Annaba in Algeria, or about 15 days at sea. This is due to the limited food and water supply for her 90 officers and enlisted personnel. She will be fitted with the following sensor fits: 1. 5P27 TheShipYard Echo Foxtrot Band 3D Pulse Doppler Volume Search Radar for detection, tracking and targeting of air search and search targets, or early warning tracking. This radar system is a phased array system that has 2 modes, of which one is active and one is passive. The radar will give out a digital beam form of 3 different antenna patterns stacked in elevation for enhanced coverage. It is estimated that this radar is the version 4 and will detect contacts out to 108 nautical miles. It has a 150 to 200 meter range resolution with 50 meters of accuracy. It turns at 30 RPM and has a mean time between critical failure of 850 hours or 35.4 days. 1 plank shave target acquisition / surface search radar operating in the India band frequency. This radar has a maximum range of 75.7 nautical miles. This is a Cassegrain style radar and can operate in active and passive modes and is ESM resistant. 1 5P10 Echo Puma Fugtrol radar for 25 to 305mm naval guns. This radar is a radar / electro-optical system with the ability to track between -5 and +85 degrees out to 32.3 nautical miles with a 20-degree azimuth coverage. It is able to track 8 contacts simultaneously. 1 Grisont 25 integrated navigational system integrated into the TheShipYard radar system with the capabilities which are unknown. 1 Zuriya ME bow mounted sonar. This sonar has an effective range of up to 18.8 nautical miles. 1 Venaki ME low frequency towed array sonar. This has a maximum range of 40 nautical miles. And finally, Russia's standard TK25E5 ECM fit. The weapons fit is as follows: 1 100mm A190 naval gun located on the forecastle. It is unknown the range of the weapon, but is capable of a rate of fire of 80 rounds per minute. With a traverse of 170 degrees, it could elevate the barrel to +75 degrees and depress it to -15 degrees. 1 Kashtin close-in weapon system located in a super-firing position over the main gun. This is a missile and gun combo weapon system, and I shall explain the missile first and then the guns. The missiles are SA-19 Grisun surface to air missiles. It holds 8 missiles loaded with an additional 32 in stowage. They are capable of an effective range of 5.3 nautical miles to an altitude of 19,685 feet. This is guided by an active seeker head. The guns are 2 6-barrel 30mm Gatling guns. This system is capable of 5,000 rounds per minute from each gun, with a muzzle velocity of 910 meters per second, out of target range of 2.15 nautical miles, but the effective range is 0.8 nautical miles. Each gun has 1,500 rounds loaded on each, and this is only fitted to Steregushchiy herself. 2 double launchers for SSN-25 Switchblade anti-ship missiles. These missiles are a subsonic missile capable of speed of Mach 0.8 to Mach 0.95. They have an operational range of 139 nautical miles with an in-flight altitude of 10 to 15 meters en route and 4 meters in the terminal phase. These missiles have an active/passive radar, and these missiles' active seeker head operates in the India band. This is called ARGS 35E, and the seeker turns on at a range of 27 nautical miles. And finally, they have a 145 kilogram penetrating HE fragmentation warhead on board. 12 vertical launch shells for SA-21 Growler surface-to-air missiles. This is a hypersonic surface-to-air missile capable of Mach 5.3. It has the ability to dry launch, and this missile system has a range of 64.8 nautical miles and a maximum altitude of 98,000 feet. It too also carries an active seeker head. Two 30mm AK-630 close-in weapon systems, one per side amidships. These weapon systems are small 30mm Gatling guns, and is the standard close-in weapon system on board Russian vessels. They also kinda look like a Dalek's head. Anyway, these weapon systems have an effective range of 2.7 nautical miles, with an RPM of 4,500 rounds per minute. These weapons have 2,000 rounds loaded, with an additional 1,000 rounds in a ready-use bin. Two twin 330mm torpedo tubes set into the side of the hull. These hold the Paquette E torpedo, designed to engage torpedoes and submarines. These are also your standard acoustic homing torpedoes. Finally, to round out the weapon systems, one Ka-27 Helix is carried. This is capable of a maximum speed of 150 knots, a cruise speed of 111 knots, and an overall range of 530 nautical miles. This endurance will dramatically decrease in the hover mode, and it has got a maximum surface ceiling of 16,000 feet. The ships of the Steregushchiy class are multi-purpose corvettes designed to replace the Grisha class. Such vessels are used for littoral operations, engagement of enemy submarines and surface ships, and gunfire support for landing operations. The first batch of ships were built in Severnaya shipyards in St. Petersburg, consisting of, like I said, the first 4 ships. The second building line was starting in Komsomolsk. The leadership of this second batch was named Steregushchiy. The Russian Navy publicly announced that they expect to buy at least 30 of these ships for all 4 major fleets. According to Jane's Naval Forces News, the first vessel was commissioned on the 14th of November 2007. An additional order for 10 corvettes was under construction in late 2019, according to the Deputy Commander of the Pacific Fleet, Igor Korolov. The ships were laid down at TheShipYard and have commissioned into the Pacific Fleet. The Steregushchiy class have a steel hull with composite material superstructure. With a bulbous bow and 9 watertight subdivisions, they have a combined bridge and command center, and space and weight provisions for 8 SSN-25 Switchblade anti-ship missiles. Stealth technology was widely used during the construction of the ships, as well as 21 parent and 14 new computer systems. New physical field reduction solutions were also applied too. As a result, designers considered reducing the ship's radar signature thanks to hull architecture and fire-resistant radar-absorbent fiberglass. The cached-in closing weapon system on the first vessel was replaced by the 12 vertical launch silos for the surface-to-air missiles on the subsequent vessels. These vertical launch systems can also house SSN-27 or caliber type missiles that are fitted on the larger, more domestic Project 20385 class corvettes. Currently, there are 6 ships in commission, 2 building and 2 fitted out. This class comprises of Steregushchiy, Stoikiy, Boikiy, Stoikiy, Gromky, Stoikiy, Hero of the Russian Federation, Alder Zafanshepov, and Rezeki. Steregushchiy was the lead ship of the class, and she was laid down in December 2001, launched in May 2006, and commissioned in February 2008. The rest of the class was laid down between 2003 and July of 2016, with the ships being launched between March 2010 and sometime in the future for Stoikiy and Rezeki. They were commissioned between October 2011 and expected to be as late as 2021. In April 2007, Stoikiy and Boikiy were escorted through the English Channel to the Mediterranean by HMS Sutherland, then the Fleet Ready Unit. In 2019, during exercise Formidable Shield, Stoikiy and Boikiy, operating as a pair as they usually do, were able to go MCON silent and managed to get themselves inside the middle of the task group in the cover of night. It wasn't until morning that they noticed two Russian warships casually observing the ballistic missile defense exercises. And on the 26th of March 2020, HMS Tyne was sent out along with HMS Kent, Sutherland, Argyle, Richmond, Mersey, Echo, Tide Spring, and Tide Force to escort the Steregushchiy herself and her two sister ships, possibly Stoikiy and Boikiy, along with two Admiral Grigorovich class frigates and two Propulsion class LSTs. Current open source intelligence suggests that as of the 17th of March, the 7th Steregushchiy class corvette, Russian ship Retivy, was launched. As stated before, Steregushchiy and her two sister ships were escorted through the English Channel towards the Mediterranean and possibly off the coast of Syria. Steregushchiy, Sobrathenny, Stoikiy and Boikiy are part of the Baltic Fleet, and Gromkiy and Seversheny are part of the Pacific Fleet. Thank you very much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you learned something new today. If you have, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like to see more of what I do, you can follow the Discord channel to see what's coming up next, and if you really want to, you can also support me on Patreon if you really would like to. There's a few perks with that one, but as always, take care, have a nice day, I shall see you soon.